Now let's turn the page back to Becky Anderson. This time, she's got the top 5 books for adults, perhaps giving you some novel ideas for the loved ones on your list.
These are my 5 top picks for holiday giving for adults. There are so many wonderful books out this season, but these are 5 of my favorites. The first one is Anthony Horowitz's new book, The Word is Murder. And this is about a woman who walks into a funeral parlor. Her name is Diana Cowper. And she has told the people at the funeral parlor that she wants to plan her own funeral. And it isn't a few hours later that she is found murdered. This is one of those books where the plot twists and turns, and you will enjoy every moment of trying to figure out this murder mystery. He's one of the best. New York Times best-selling author, Anthony Horowitz. For all you book group lovers and book lovers, this is the encyclopedia for you to know what to read. And it's James Mustich's book, 1,000 Books to Read Before You Die, a life-changing list. This took him 14 years to write. This has books from children's books, say Harold and the Purple Crayon, up to great classics and great novels to read. But he writes these incredible essays, about maybe 200, 300, 500 words a piece. You can just sit and read those essays that he's written about each of these books. But it makes you realize there are some wonderful books out there, a great reference to have on hand. Another great book, and this is a book you can give to anyone who loves animals, cats, dogs, pigs, snakes, anyone who just loves animals and the difference they make in our lives. This is Cy Montgomery's How to Be a Good Creature. And it's not just being a good creature, it's about how we interact with animals and how they change our lives for the better. She writes so beautifully about why animals are so important in our world and in our lives. She talks about the interaction between humans and animals in such a gorgeous, beautiful way. This is a great book to give to anyone. One of my favorite historical fictions to come out this year. This came out earlier in the fall. This is Daniel Mason's The Winter Soldier. An incredible story about a young man who is of the Polish aristocracy growing up in Vienna. He wants to be a doctor. That is his greatest desire. But for the aristocracy during the time of World War I, that was taking a step down to be a doctor. But he is sent to the Eastern Front in World War I with no experience. He's never touched a real live human being. But it really tells you about the horrors of World War I, but also there's a wonderful romance in this book and the humanness that a young doctor who maybe was self-centered looks to look outward and to really help people. This is one of those books that's so beautifully written that you will really hate to turn that last page, but a book that will stay with you for a long time after you're finished. This book is the one that you'll drool all over the pages. This is a cookbook for anyone who loves Italian food of any kind. An incredible partnership between America's Test Kitchen and National Geographic. This takes you all over Italy, from central to northern to southern to the islands, but it has wonderful stories about the area and the region and about the food and how it ties into its history and its people. If you have someone who loves cookbooks and loves to cook, or just a great book to read about Italy and the wonderful food that comes from that country. So those are my top 5 adult picks for holiday giving. You're going to love them all, and remember that reading is the best activity you can do to bring down your blood pressure and take you away. And like I say, a gift of a book is a gift you can open again and again.